Hello, people, and welcome to another edition of yours truly, Josiah Willis, here today with another reaction. Let's go right ahead and get to it. Benny the Butcher and Harry Fraud. No instructions, and just so y'all know, I have heard the Plus I Met too. I even heard the first Plus I Met first before getting to the Plus I Met too, and I can see why the Plus I Met was critically acclaimed. But despite all that, we have Benny the Butchers and Harry Fraud's The Plus I Met Part 2. And, man, I have heard a project, and let me just say, I don't care nobody say you want to fight me if you want to. Contender for best rap album of this year. I'm sorry. Yes, I have heard Lil Durk. Yes, I have heard Pooh Shiesty. And yes, I will get a chance to come around and listen to Lil TJ's Destined to Win album when I have my spare time to do so, instead of putting it out here on this platform, which I can do, but I don't want to be too late. So, with that being said, this album is amazing, and when I say like this song in particular is my favorite song out of all of it, I don't know if it's because it's conscious or he makes me feel the greenness and the rawness of what Griselda represents. I don't know, but what I do know is the song's about, you know, Benny saying at the end of the day, he is reiterating what his truth is and what he represents in Griselda, but at the same time, he's not no clout chaser, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to what is going on with the game right about now in the state of what hip-hop is come to. So, in the meantime, let me stop doing too much talking and let y'all, you know what I'm saying, come in, you know what I'm saying, in my position to understand what I need y'all to do for right quick. And that is to like, comment, and subscribe and views. Put your minds out there. The link of this song will be down in my description below. All right. Are y'all ready? Oh, and by the way, we will do a lyrical breakdown once the song is over. So stay tuned. Okay. Here we go.
All my street niggas gonna pray to this one. At this moment, I submit for my life. Yo, we not connect unless we get paid. Prison left me enraged. Knife work, Wesley and Blade. They know I'm up, so they expect me to change. I'm plugged on both sides. Dope boy with executive game. All my OGs encourage violence. That's why I turn for guidance. My hood make your block look like the Virgin Islands. This half a brick, I'ma serve with kindness. With dope is color cut clarity. And the same when you purchase diamonds. This flow right here, I was the first to find it. I sold work and grind it. My bitch ran the phone before she earned designer. This way of life, you can tell we perfected. Unhealthy connections. I treat a plug like a wealthy investor. Jump in the whip, open the roof up. They tell you anything except open the book up. I thought different. I read the Bible and the Quran. On a vinyl cot, I sat behind on federal walls. I made a promise to sign a letter to God, but I broke it when I came home selling Mexican raw. Shit. So don't look at me like I'm perfect. Y'all worship these rap niggas. Turned this shit to a circus. My watch hitting, looking like I'm about to blow a circuit. Fans fly across seas to come and meet me in person. I still got flaws, a few relationships I got wrong. I've been stabbed in the back, I got scars. Damn.
That's my hardest thing.
There ain't no motherfucker all of my own crew rocking golden Rolexes. Fuck wrong with big nutty ass. Everybody rocking golden Rolexes. Crews running around that motherfucker looking like Mr. T. And Mr. T was Buffalo and shit. This shit out of control, man. Like, shit, I had that Rick James with the Cuban on, motherfucker. Got charging motherfuckers 15 to 1,000 a verse right now. Shit, I know your shit up at least. Your shit gotta be at 10,000
Let's go.
a verse, man.
Dream big, just look what my team did. They try to box us in, it's like the game seemed rigged. These real facts, and I used to trap where the fiends live. How he rap about gats, but don't actually squeeze heads. Okay, I see. Y'all believe these rappers if you want, my nigga. Let them convince you to do what they never done, my nigga. They just trying to sell records, it's all a front, my nigga. But principles come first when you wanna bust, my nigga. Killers with cold cases and no traces. Heard you said you can fuck with gang, now that's a bold statement. I'm like, how? Your flow basic, hoes low maintenance. You got caught with the whole cake and you got probation. When they freed us about the cuffs, we bought froze bracelets.
Listen, y'all. Listen. Benny is talking, okay? He's my favorite out of Griselda. I am a little biased about Benny, I know. But at the same time, he's my favorite out of Griselda compared to Conway and Westside. I'm not sleeping on Conway. I'm not sleeping on Westside. They both are dope. Conway is just he's insane. I have heard if it bleeds, it can't be killed, or however that title is. It's a long title, by the way. So, but it was still dope with him and Big Ghost LTD, and I have got that on my top list as far as hip hop albums, just so y'all know. But Westside is so unique with his presence and how he matches his cadence and his flows, but he hasn't been rapping as much as he has back in the past. But either way, they have been dope for about a minute and for a long time, and it's great to see them get they just do when it comes to their music being put on, and when them being one of the standing bears right now in the hip hop game, in this current wave of the modern era, I guess you could say. So with that being said, I gotta take it back as to what he was saying. Y'all gotta hear that again. Y'all gotta let it sink into y'all teeth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feelings, feel me? But anyways.
My nigga, let them convince you to do what they never done, my nigga.
Yes.
They just trying to sell records, it's all a front, my nigga. But principles come first when you wanna bust, my nigga. Killers with cold cases and no traces. Heard you said you can fuck with gang, now that's a bold statement. I'm like, how? You flow basic, hoes low maintenance. You got caught with the whole cake and you got probation. When they freed us about the cuffs, we bought froze bracelets. And got back to my fork on the side of the bow scraping. From a scramblers, dodge cameras like old gangsters. And the gamblers throw the dice across the cold pavement. Let's go. You not safe. This clip in my new Glock great. Long enough to do a drive-by for 2 blocks straight. I'll put money on your head from a shoebox bank and leave a murder unsolved like the Tupac case. We was young, we was rugged. Where I hung, we was bugging. And rats get they stripes stripped and tongues in the oven. When it comes to this hustling, I got funds in abundance. And I learned quick, cause a brick don't come with instructions.
Wow, that's true. Mine's the go. Mine's no
like that. J-Rock and the little kid with the bust down on him, like these niggas out of control. Like what the fuck? It's like you had bitches on the game, power balling. They motherfucking fuck all that shit. They know I was out there buying bitches in the streets. They want me to buy a bitch from jail. Damn. Like, man, bitch, I got a body from jail too. This shit crazy. Sneaky ass bitch.
Shout out to Harry Fraud for the production on this song. Oh my God. Okay, so y'all, that song was fire. That song was dope. You know what I'm saying? If you don't find it to be fire and dope right about now because you're listening to music that is current, I understand. Just give it more than one listen. And trust me, you'll understand why. Especially if you can relate to this. You know what I'm saying? Lifestyle. But yeah, so let's go right ahead and break down the lyrics minus the intro. You already know, which there is one. But here we go. Verse 1. Yeah, we're not connected unless you get... sorry. Let me start over. Yeah, we not connected unless we get paid. Prison left me enraged. Knife work, Wesley and Blade. So, you know, he had to probably have some business and to defend himself while he was in prison. Because in jail, they have a tendency to try to run up on you and kill you with a knife. I don't know why, but it's something along the lines of wanting to get at somebody because they did something to them, or they just do it because, you know, they ain't got nothing left. They ain't got nothing left to lose. Essentially, is on my mouth. But yeah, no excuses. Here we go. They know I'm up, so they expect me to change. I'm plugged on both sides. Dope boy with executive game. So he knows how to run his business, right? All my OGs encourage violence. That's why I turn for guidance. My hood make your block look like the Virgin Islands. It's half a brick. I'ma serve with kindness. With dope that's color cut clarity, and the same when you purchase diamonds. So that was dope. You know, color cut clarity. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about like how precious a diamond looks or whatever. You know, he's talking about with dope. Okay, so he's talking about crack cocaine. It's the color of it is clarity, cut clarity. Oh my God, my stuttering. And the same when you purchase diamonds. So I like how he ties in with that metaphor, but he's saying that's how beautiful dope looks, basically, I guess, when it's being sold. This flow right here, I was the first to find it. So he just being slick, you know what I'm saying? His own flow, you know what I mean? His own niche, you know, creatively, his originality, all that. I so work and grinded. My girl ran the phone before she earned a designer. This way of life, it probably messed up that lyric, but anyways, you can tell we perfected unhealthy connections. I treat a plug like a wealthy investor. So throughout the project, he is giving a shout out more so towards the plugs that he met, with this being part 2 compared to what happened with the latest plugs I met. Well, I'll say the recent one that he had put out about, what was it, 2-3 years ago? So yeah, he was just kind of like giving more of an introduction with that, where this one is where he exudes all the, history that he's been taught, basically. Let me see. Jump in the whip, open the roof up. They'll tell you anything except open the book up. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to read. They want to educate yourself. I don't know who's they, but, wherever it appears to be. I thought different. I read a Bible and the Quran. On the vinyl cot, I sat behind on federal walls. I made a promise to sign a letter to God, but I broke it when I came to home selling Mexican Raw. So I'm not sure what Mexican Raw refers to. Maybe that's just another way of saying dope, but then it could be some other dope or drugs that he was tying himself into, during his pastimes. But yeah, stuff. So don't look at me like I'm perfect. Y'all worship these rap, turn this stuff to a circus. Yeah, okay. My watch hitting, looking like I'm about to blow a circuit. Fans fly across seas to come and meet me in person. I still got flaws. A few relationships I got wrong. Be just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with, multiple women maybe. But then he also, was coming out and just embracing that. He taking accountability for who he is. Yeah. I've been stabbed in the back. I got scars. That's one of my favorite lines because I have gone through that and I do got scars. I do got memories. I do have trauma still wrapped around my brain somewhere where it's always there. You know what I'm saying? It's always in the back of my mind of like, I don't want to go through what I had to go through. And if I do go through that again, I know how to defend myself, around a certain time period. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward. So, but that's just me being real. So, verse 2. Let's go. Dream big. Just look what my team did. They try to box us in. It's like the game seemed rigged. You know what I'm saying? So the game seemed rigged. That's my basketball reference, NBA. You already know what that is. So I like how he was saying, in just general, but he's also referring to, Griselda, you know what I'm saying, and Westside and Conway. So yeah. This real facts, and I used to trap where the fiends live. To the abusers, the ones that did take the drugs. How he rap about gas, but don't actually squeeze his. That's hard. Okay, I see. Y'all believe these rappers if you want. Let them convince you to do what they never done. They just trying to sell records. It's all a front. You know what I'm saying? So they just making this stuff up and it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? It's like what JID said. What he say? You a kingpin. You know what I'm saying? You a pen king. You feel me? Check out Never. But principles come first when one of us for kills with cold cases and no traces. Heard you said you could mess with gang. Now that's a bold statement. You know what I'm saying? So you can fit in somewhere, right? Okay. You know what I'm saying? But you better prove it. You feel me? That's what he's saying with that line. It's like, I'm like, how? Your flow basic. Your girl's low maintenance. You got caught with the whole cake and you got probation. So you can't move, you know what I'm saying, with a great strategy. You know what I'm saying? You easily get caught. So you can't run along with my team if you're going to be one of those ones where you're held back, basically. When they free us up out of the cuffs, we bought froze bracelets, the ice, and got back to my folk on the side of the bowl scraping. From the scramblers, dodge cameras like old gangsters, and the gamblers throw the dice across the cold pavement. You not safe. This clipping my new Glock Gray. Long enough to do a drive-by for 2 blocks straight. Dang, so that's some savage grade stuff right there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as what he's saying, I'll put money on your head from a shoebox bank. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, how much he saved up in that shoebox, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some money. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a bounty. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna look for somebody to hunt you. You know what I'm saying? It's real life, man. You know what I mean? If you live that lifestyle, you will understand. But to me, I don't. I just know how to resonate with it. Or put it like this, I know how to take initiative and appreciate the realness and the rawness of it, you know what I'm saying, where it's uncut, even though I don't live that life. But anyways, and leave the murder unsolved like the Tupac case. So, for many years now, over a decade, more than over a decade, no one has figured out who shot and killed the late great Tupac. And so also years later, there's a TV show called, The Unsolved Case between Biggie and Pac, I believe. And there's a TV show about that where Pac and Biggie are, getting, it's just some episodes based off of before and after they had got murdered and killed. And these police officers are trying to look for details as to who shot and killed Pac and Big. Josh Duhamel is in the show. He's doing a phenomenal job with that show. And I actually really dig it, for what it was showing. But yeah, so that's what he's saying. But he said he's going to leave it unsolved, meaning it's going to be a mystery. You won't find out who actually did it. And I'm going to keep it, a secret because at the end of the day, on the DL, you're not going to catch me. But yeah, we was young, we was rugged. Where I hung, we was bugging. And rats get the stripes stripped and tongues in the oven. That's a lot of different metaphors right there, bro. When it comes to this hustling, I got funds in abundance. And I learned quick because a grit don't come with instructions. Facts. So when you're being taught the game, when you're being, sought out for other drug dealers that has done what you have Larry came up to doing, it makes sense to get help with some knowledge and be taught how the game goes when it comes down to, like I said, that lifestyle. I love the metaphors. I love the punchlines in here with Benny. I really did the move with the beat. The production really told a story, and it had great substance to it. If you don't believe me, you gotta listen for yourself to digest and dissect. How that beat is just, it's beautiful. It's painting a very great picture with this song. So yeah, y'all, that was No Instructions by Benny the Butcher and Harry Fraud. Excuse my stutter. I know I take my time with saying things, and maybe I need to slow it down so I can pick up the pace. Either way, I'm steadily improving myself. So shout out to Nick Natoli. But anyways, No Instructions, Benny the Butcher, Harry Fraud, the plugs I met to go cop that project, do it, stream it on, iTunes, wherever you're at, Spotify, Tidal, which I do not have because that's too expensive. But in the meantime, like, comment, and subscribe, and views. Put your minds out there. The link of this song will be down in my description below. This was Benny the Butcher's and Harry Fraud's No Instructions. King Life, we are out.